This morning we were craving breakfast tacos, so Luca helped us prepare the potatoes and cracked himself an egg, then set to work on cutting up the avocado. He's been practicing cutting and loves using his toddler-friendly knives. What started as a sample turned into him eating the entire avocado, so we had to open up a new one for him to chop up. And slide it back and forth. Oh.
Yeah?
Slide it. There you go. He saw his egg and cheese was ready and wanted to eat a few pieces before continuing his taco prep. He picked a few cilantro leaves to top our tacos with, and we all headed outside to eat our breakfasts together. The potatoes were the MVP of the breakfast. After an apple, we ran some errands, and he snacked on some raspberries, and then at Whole Foods he ate a banana, some blueberry banana donuts, and cassava puffs. After his nap, he had a late lunch. He clarified a few times that the salmon was in fact a fish, and then didn't really eat much of it today. He wasn't feeling the chicken either, so we gave him some turkey kielbasa from our dish, which he actually liked.
Mom, potato? More potato?
You want more sweet potato? He had 3 pretty big servings of sweet potatoes, and then we saved the rest of his dish for later. He munched on some grapes for his afternoon snack, and then around 6:45 we sat down for his dinner. He started with asparagus and lentils.
Nachos.
I cut up a raw yellow pepper for him to try for the first time, and he wasn't immediately sold.
No. Yeah, Papa?
It's so good. Mom will try.
Yeah, Papa.
Yum.
Mommy, Papa.
I'm not sure why I didn't think to give him yellow peppers before, but it's now going to be a regular snack since he seemed to really like it. He continued working on his large serving of lentils, which was overcooked but still was super delicious, and he made sure to get any fallen bites from his bib before finishing off his asparagus, leaving only the turkey kielbasa untouched. I took away the plate and tried giving him the kielbasa one piece at a time. You want to try Brussels sprouts?
Yeah. Brussels sprouts.
Although he did eat the first 2 Brussels sprouts I gave him, he denied all other pieces, putting them in the no thank you bowl. But he kept inhaling the kielbasa, continuously asking for more. After I cut him off, he made one final request, so we ended his day of eating with a small serving of his favorite cottage cheese.
This is what my kids eat today. Today was such random meals. I mean, we had a solid-ass breakfast. Had this delicious apple fritter bread. It was like apple cinnamon bread. Kids loved it. Then, like an hour and a half later, they were hungry again. So we made this smoothie. I put baby girls in a pouch. It's easier for her to eat and hold on to. Then guess what? They were hungry again. So I gave them some of these Cheetos, Sweetos. They love these. They're a little too hard for a baby girl. So she has these graham crackers, which she loves. She tears these up. For lunch, we had some leftovers. Solid lunch again. We love a good leftover pizza. For baby girl, I shred her carrots up so she can eat them. And some grapes, you know. And then for after nap snack, we just had saltine crackers with some nerdy nuts peanut butter. Then for dinner, I made enchiladas. These are chicken enchiladas. The kids actually tore this up. That is a mom win. That is all, y'all. Another good day of feeding my.
Here's what my kids eat in a day. For breakfast, I made sweet potato pancakes with maple syrup, yogurt, bacon, and some fruits. In their smoothies, there's blueberries, pineapple, frozen cauliflower, milk, and a banana. For lunch, I made lamb chops with some fries, asparagus, and ketchup on the side. For dinner, I made this cheesy taco pasta. And for dessert, I made peach galette with some ice cream, and that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye. Here's what my kids eat in a day. For breakfast, I made peanut butter banana French toast sticks with maple syrup, cheese omelet, and some milk. In their smoothies, there's coconut water, Greek yogurt, butternut squash, banana, and pineapple. For lunch, I made tachos, which is just tater tot nachos with seasoned beef and cheese sauce. They're having that with some corn, bell peppers, and mashed avocado. For dinner, I made yakitori, or Japanese chicken skewers with rice, roasted broccoli, and seaweed. And for dessert, they each get a slice of this white chocolate and strawberry cake, and that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye.
Luca slept in today, so we had a late breakfast around 8:30. He requested buckwheat and ate a small bowl before asking for yogurt. After finishing a full serving, He asked for more, so I mixed some overnight oats with the yogurt to make it a little bit more filling. He said he was all done, but since we were all still in the kitchen cooking ourselves breakfast, he wanted a banana followed by some quartered grapes. Around 11, he had some blueberries, but he was pretty busy with his cousins all morning, so he didn't ask for more until after his nap. Around 2:30, he sat down for his lunch and filled up with baked sweet potato, baked chicken, and cheese. Luca loves sweet potatoes, especially when they are freshly baked, so he requested a second serving before digging into the rest of his plate. The chicken was just baked drumsticks, and he loved it just as much as he does out of the air fryer. He ended his meal with a chunk of cheese and went to play for a little bit while we got ready for his mini birthday celebration. Since Luca's turning 2 later this week, we wanted to have a cake while we were with our extended family. Since this is Luca's actual first dessert, we found a wonderful bakery that made it from natural products without any refined sugar, white flour, artificial color, or artificial flavors. It was a vanilla sponge cake with raspberry filling and vanilla cream cheese frosting with pistachio paste and almond extract.
And Mario?
Thanks for having a party without me, guys.
I know, thanks for having
No,
a party
thanks for
without
having
me.
a party without me, guys.
It was absolutely delicious, and after he finished his plate, he asked for a banana, which he enjoyed casually over the next hour while opening his presents. Close to 7, we had dinner, and since our steaks were still cooking on the grill, he started off with a scoop of cottage cheese, some avocado, a little bit of baked beans, and some chicken. He wasn't a big fan of the baked beans. This was his first time trying it. I think it might have been too sweet for him. He's really just a big fan of plain black beans. He ate the rest of the chicken on his plate and asked for more avocado since I only gave him a tiny scoop of it before, which is clearly not enough and entirely my fault for not giving him the whole avocado the first time around. We sat down for our steak and sweet potatoes, and he ran back to his chair to ask for more, so we handed him a handful of sweet potatoes and a few pieces of grass-fed steak. He finished off the entire portion of sweet potatoes before moving on to the steak, but soon realized how delicious the steak was and finished the rest of that off as well. He's visiting with his cousins this week, and they soon learned that if they didn't eat their snacks fast, they didn't eat at all. So right before bed, he had some sole and blueberries. Today, Luca sat down for breakfast around 7:45.
Butterfly.
You see a butterfly outside? After his banana, he moved on to his overnight oats made with sprouted oats, frozen wild blueberries, plain Greek yogurt, cashew milk, and of course our favorite 3-seed combo, hemp, chia, and flax. He finished his bowl, and then we played for about 2 hours before he requested beans as a snack. I gave him a small bowl of cold, unseasoned black beans, which is the way he likes it best, oddly enough, and he ate it up super quickly before we hopped into the car to go to his music class. On the way there, he munched on a string cheese and a pouch, and then on the way home, I gave him a container of raspberries, and apparently they were extra juicy today. He napped for about 2 hours, and then we cooked up some air-fried chicken for him.
Uga chicken.
Luca's chicken.
Mama chicken.
Mama's chicken.
We usually pick off the meat for him and then put it on a plate, but he requested the whole drumstick this time. So I walked him through how to hold it and how to eat it, modeling with my own drumstick. I was careful to monitor that he was only eating the meat and took it away from him when he was getting close to finished to help him get any of the last bits of meat. He ate 3 of them in a row and then wanted to go play. After about 2 hours, he asked for a snack and helped himself to some cassava puffs. He also asked for another banana, so I tried to give him just a half, and then he inhaled it in one bite and asked for the other half.
Try fish.
Try the fish.
Fish.
Yeah, fish. You want to try it?
No fish.
No fish?
For dinner, Luca was still unsure about the salmon, but I didn't pressure him to eat it. All I did to encourage him was to preload his fork with a piece of it and set it on his plate without saying anything else. After finishing all of his sweet potatoes, he did take the fork and eat it, and then ate a few more pieces on his own after. He ate just a little bit of the carrots and a few more bites of fish, but didn't care to try the little sample of salad I gave him for my dinner. He spotted his smoothie cup drying on the counter and requested a smoothie, so I blended one up for him really quickly, adding in some spinach to make sure he was getting in his greens for the day, and then we called it a night.
Mmm.
So here's a realistic what my toddler eats in a day. We like to start our mornings off with a walk, and today he did have a snack. He had graham crackers and milk, and he ate about half. So once we got back from our walk and we got settled in, I made him breakfast. Today he had apple pie, oatmeal, and a waffle. He ended up only eating a little bit of the oatmeal and most of his waffle. And he usually takes one nap a day, and after his nap he has lunch. Today he had black olives, watermelon, chicken fajitas, and a tortilla, and he didn't have a big appetite, so he didn't really eat much. And then not long after lunch, he wanted a little snack, so I gave him some strawberries. As far as drinks go, I let him have flavored drinks like apple juice and orange juice with his meals, but then he drinks water throughout the day. And he just learned how to open the freezer, so he went and helped himself to a few bites of chocolate chip cookie dough. And then he also wanted to snack on some watermelon. And not long after that, he saw Grandpa having his lunch, so he stole a few bites of his salad. And for dinner, we ended up having pizza, but he's not really a big fan of it, so he got Raising Cane's and he ate his whole kid's meal. And to finish off our Friday night, we stopped at Dairy Queen and me and the baby split an Oreo Blizzard.
Here's what my toddler ate today. For breakfast, he had yogurt, banana, and strawberry French toast. This was his first time having French toast, so I was surprised that he ate it all, signed for more, and I gave him a little bit more of everything. For lunch, I needed something super easy, so he had bomba, blueberries, and pizza. He really liked this meal, and he cleared his plate. For dinner, he had mandarin orange, mixed veggies, and lentil chickpea pasta with red sauce. He, of course, ate all the fruit, and he didn't like the rest too much, so he just ate a little bit of it. Here's what my 13-month-old eats in a day. He started the morning with nursing, and then he had breakfast. Today he had yogurt, strawberries, and scrambled eggs with spinach. He ate it all and signed for more, so I gave him more strawberries and yogurt. For a snack, he had applesauce. After his nap, he had 6 ounces of breast milk, and I mixed in his probiotic and vitamin D. For lunch, he had zucchini, plum, and PB&J toast. He pretty much only ate the plum and handed me all of his toast and tried to feed the dog. For his afternoon snack, he ate an entire bag of bomba. Then for dinner, he had avocado with hemp seeds, black beans and bell pepper, and a quesadilla. He cleared his plate and then had his last nursing session before bed.
For breakfast, she had toast with butter, cinnamon and sugar, strawberries and blueberries, cheesy eggs, some Cheerios, and sausage. We ate all meals outside today because it was so nice out. Then for her snack, she asked for some Teddy Grahams, and we also blended up some strawberries, blueberries, and bananas to make popsicles for later. Lunch was leftover tuna noodle casserole, which she loves. And then for our afternoon snack, we had our unicorn popsicles, and we also shared some cucumbers and tomatoes. For dinner, we had chicken strips and tater tots, green beans, corn, and rice, and before bed, she had one of these oat bites.
The first thing he does when he wakes up is asks for a banana. Then we serve him breakfast. He's got some yogurt with raspberries and then the rest of the banana. And then we made fresh scrambled eggs, which he hates putting on the plate, so he needs to remove it first. Then immediately after he asks for a snack. At the playground, he needed another banana, so couldn't make it about 4 hours without one. On the way home, he had some dried bananas and strawberries, and then some fresh strawberries and blueberries. And then when we got home, he couldn't wait for lunch, so he needed to have a snack. And then he's got here some leftover breakfast potatoes, some chicken, and he wasn't the biggest fan of the cottage cheese. He actually threw that on the floor, so we needed to get rid of the plate. There he is, scooping up more potatoes, more chicken. He ended up having seconds on both of those. Asked for more, so then we made him some air-fried carrots. Continued to ask for some more, so we cut up some watermelon. Immediately after his nap, he asked for a banana, so I gave him an avocado instead, and then he pretty much ate the entire thing. And then we went for a walk. After the walk, he had some salmon. This is some chickpea pasta with homemade tomato sauce and some black beans. And then after that bite, he started throwing spaghetti on the floor, so we switched it up. And here he is eating some steak and carrots and zucchini. He really liked the steak and kept asking for more. And then after our bath, he insisted on one more banana before he went to bed. So here he is peeling his banana. And that would be the third banana of the day, which is pretty normal for him. And that's a day.